that down, let's go on and talk about this, shall we? You know, there was a lot of talk going on when Warner Brothers announced that they were going to be doing a Harry Potter television series, essentially rebooting the movies. Like they're going to be doing it's not a continuation, it's not a sequel, it's not a prequel, it's the actual Harry Potter books. But this time around, each book, instead of being a movie, each book will be an entire series of TV. Now, a lot of people, myself admittedly included, scratched our heads a little bit about that and thought, wouldn't it just make more sense to back up dump trucks full of gold to the houses of Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson and Rupert Grint and just get the gang back together again and do a proper Harry Potter sequel? None of this cursed child nonsense, but like a legitimate Harry Potter sequel picking up with the gang 20 years later, right? Wouldn't that make more sense? And do you really want to redo it? But the narrative surrounding this potential TV series has kind of changed ever since they announced who the producers and showrunners were going to be. People with connections to shows like Succession, Last of Us, things like that, like top-notch creative people who've made some of the best television that we've seen in years. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of us, including me, started going, oh, wait a minute. You're getting like top-line people behind this.
Top men.
Bonus points to anybody who knows that reference. They're getting really like top-shelf people. Like maybe there's something to this. And then the conversation started to go around to, like, even my wife, Ann, who is a major Potterhead. She's like, now that I think about it, because she didn't like the idea at first either. She's like, now that I think about it, there is a lot of stuff in the books they left out, and maybe they could do more. Well, now the head of Warner Brothers Television has just come out and basically confirmed that, yes, they're saying the Harry Potter series is going to be a lot more in-depth than what the films were. Now, there's a big conference going on, and he was there. And one of the things was this, but there's one project no one can stop talking about, which Variety co-editor-in-chief Cynthia Littleton acknowledged on Monday, saying, I don't think I'm legally allowed to let you, the Warner Brothers executive, off the stage without asking about this, she said. What can you tell us about the Harry Potter project? Dungey replied, there's not a lot to talk about at this moment. We've got our fantastic writing staff in place and they are doing what they need to do. And casting calls have been opened up in the UK and Ireland. So the process of moving along is going quite well. When probed further on the excitement of having an IP like J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter books to play with, Dungey said, it's an unbelievable dream, honestly. And as somebody who is a huge fan of the books, the opportunity to get to explore them in maybe a little bit more depth than you can have in just a 2-hour film. That's the whole reason we're on this journey. All right. So where is somebody like me who's a fan of the movies? I'm a fan of the movie. I like the movies. A couple of them I like a lot. One or two of them I didn't like so much. But overall, I like the Harry Potter franchise. Somebody like me who was pretty damn skeptical at first, then kind of warmed up to the idea when I saw the top people on the show getting attached. Where am I at right now? I'll say this. I am cautiously optimistic. I find myself being cautiously optimistic. You know what doesn't hurt? I just watched a new episode of Penguin. We'll talk more about this. I just watched a new episode of Penguin, which happens to be made also by HBO and Max and Warner Brothers.
I'm waiting for that scene where Harry and Hermione take off and Harry's like, we're in it now, Hermione. We're in it now.
I'm just waiting for that to happen. But I mean, look, I've never read the books. All right. Just to be honest with you. But our good friend, Cody Miller, Olympic gold medalist, who you guys have seen. If you follow me for a long time, you've seen him on our show. He used to do Best Movie, Worst Movie with us, with me and Rob. But he is a fanatical Potterhead. Like him and Allie, his wife, they literally had a Harry Potter themed wedding. Like his house is adorned with Harry Potter stuff. He's the guy who flew from Indiana all the way to Los Angeles just to go to a Fantastic Beasts screening with me and then flew back to Indianapolis. Like he's a hardcore guy. And I was talking to him a couple weeks ago about it. He said, here's the reality. There is people don't talk about this much, but there is a ton of stuff in the books, he said, that they couldn't possibly touch in the movies. There's just not enough time to touch in the movies. He said there's a ton of stuff, and there are entire thematic trails they can do that they never even brought up in the movies that they can do here.
Especially surrounding Dumbledore, because you're going to have a lot more explanation about the relationship of his sister, his brother, the events that took place there, the prophecies surrounding Harry. It's just so much. Yeah.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Dollar Shave Club. Hello there, my fellow handsome gentlemen. Nice face you shaved there. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality, but never overpriced. If you like to wet shave for that clean, close shave, they've got the Club Series 6 Blade Razor. A shave so comfy your skin will take a nap. 6 stainless steel blades for our closest and most comfortable shave, with a vitamin E infused lubricant strip for comfort and glide, and precision trimmer for precise detailing. Their amazing shave butter, clear view, smooth glide, designed for precision. Shave butter is a translucent shaving cream alternative that allows you to see exactly where you're shaving. Bonus, it has long-lasting lubrication that helps soften whiskers for maximum glide and leaves your skin feeling hydrated. But don't take our word for it. Try it for yourself. You can visit their site right now for 20% off, $20 or more, and get your products delivered right to your door. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/Campea and use promo code Campea for 20% off, $20 or more. And remember, however you shave, Dollar Shave Club is here to help you stay handsome. Yeah, so he said, look, so the potential is there. He said, so yeah, functionally, there's a purpose to do this as a show, because it's the same Harry Potter story, but there's going to be a lot of stuff that wasn't in the movies. And the reality is, and this is where we all feel old. When did the first Harry Potter movie come out?
It was like 2001 or 2. I'm going to look it up.
We're getting close to 25 years.
2001. So
yeah, we're at 23, going on 24. We're getting close to a quarter of a century since that first Harry Potter movie came out. I would suggest that maybe it's time for a retelling. And look, just to everybody out there who are hardcore Potterheads and hold the original movies so close and so dear to your hearts, I'm just going to say this. Like I say about every remake, revival, all that kind of stuff. If this show is really good, and what out of HBO and Max would make us feel like it wouldn't be good?
Right.
I mean, what? Last of Us wasn't good? Sopranos wasn't good? Succession wasn't good? Penguin isn't amazing? Like, I'm just saying, what coming out of HBO and Max would make us feel like this won't be good? I'm just saying, if it's good, then great. We have another thing on the side that we can enjoy and love.
Yeah.
And if it's terrible... Oh, you know what was bad coming out of HBO and Max? What was that one with Johnny Depp's daughter?
Oh, yeah, the...
Idol?
Idol.
Yeah, okay. So, there was Idol. There's one thing...
How to Make It in America wasn't great either. Nobody even remembers what that is.
Yeah, I don't remember it either. But like 9 times out of 10, then it ends up being epic.
Yeah.
But if it's terrible, like Idol, okay, who cares? If they do a new show and it's terrible... Who cares? The original movies are still there. And you can still love them, and you can still adore them, and you can still go to Wizarding World at Universal. By the way, I do love Wizarding World at Universal. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's not subtractive. You know what I mean? Like, you're not losing.
Yes, it doesn't take anything away.
That's always my thing. It's like, how does this ruin or do? That's just an emotional thing. Like, no, it ruins it. It's like, okay. But it doesn't really.
Marcus Y in the live chat said, tell that to Star Wars fans. I am the ultimate Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I still love Star Wars.
There are several things that I hate that they've done in recent years. Ask me if it's changed one thing about the original trilogy.
Has it changed one thing?
Not a thing.
I nailed that question.
I can watch The Acolyte and seethe in hatred for it. And guess what? It doesn't do one, if you're a rational, sane human being, it doesn't do one little thing to diminish your love of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
At all. At all. It still is, if anything, When something like The Rise of Skywalker or The Acolyte or Ahsoka or Obi-Wan comes out and are terrible, it just makes me even appreciate the good ones even more.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're a rational, sane human being, if something new comes out and is bad, it doesn't change the previous thing, the thing that you love. So I think this is definitely worth going up to bat and taking a swing at, especially if you're going to attach these type of people. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? A WB executive just come out and said, yeah, this TV series is going to go more in depth into the books than the movies ever could. Makes sense. I think you're going to have like 8 hours of a season instead of a 2.5 hour movie. Are you looking forward to that? Are you somebody who read the books? Can you already think of some things that they can get into that the books never touched? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.